Hello everyone. Today's our topic is TCA cycle or Krebs cycle. This TCA cycle is also called as Krebs cycle due to the it was first described by Krebs. So his name it is given as Krebs cycle and also called as a T carboxylic acid cycle. Okay, so the TCA cycle was first described by Krebs in 1937. In this cycle, acetyl coenzyme A is oxidized to carbon dioxide and water. The enzyme which are useful in TCA cycle are found in the matrix of mitochondria. So during this mm, cycle, the first formed that means the main goal of tricarboxylic acid cycle is to generate NADH and FADH2. Just to see in this equation, the acetyl coenzyme A plus 3 NAD plus FAD plus GDP plus phosphate ion, they will be converted into 2 carbon dioxide plus 3 NADH plus FADH2, GDP and coenzyme A. So let us see one by one. The first molecule, that is the glucose, is converted into pyruvate and that will be converted into acetyl coenzyme A. So we see this in by step. So the acetyl coenzyme A reacts with oxidic acid in oxalic acid in presence of the enzyme citric synthetase using a molecule of water to form the citric acid. Okay, so the coenzyme A is recovered. Okay, see here the acetyl coenzyme A is converted into citrate by the action of enzyme called as the citric synthetase. Okay, then next this citrate is the first product of the TCA cycle is citric acid, a tricarboxylic acid. So this cycle is called as the tricarboxylic acid cycle or citric acid cycle. Okay, so next the citric acid is then dehydrated to the citric acid is then dehydrated to is aconitic acid and then hydrated to isocitric acid by the presence of enzyme known as the aconitase in presence of ferrous as the activator. So here ferrous ion acts like a activator. So due to the presence of ferrous ion, that is Fe plus plus, the citric acid is converted into isocitrate. Okay, next. So the first oxidation step in Krebs cycle involves isocitric acid, which is converted into oxalosuccinic acid by the enzyme isocitric dehydrogenase and manganese enzyme activator. Here two ions are removed from isocitric acid. Okay, next the oxalosuccinic acid then undergoes decarboxylation by the enzyme carboxylase and manganese to form the alpha ketoglutaric acid. This is main compound of tricarboxylic acid because this compound used in different metabolic processes. See here, first the acetyl coenzyme A is converted into citrate by the action of citric acid, that is the citric synthetase enzyme, and next again the citric acid is converted into isocitric acid by aconitase by the activator of ferrous ion. And one more thing here, the isocitric acid is then converted to oxalosuccinic acid by the enzyme isocitric dehydrogenase by manganese as the enzyme activator. Then after the conversion of this, the oxalosuccinic acid then undergoes decarboxylation by the enzyme carboxylase and manganese to form the alpha ketoglutaric acid. It is clear in this slide, just you see here. And this is main compound of tricarboxylic acid because this compound used in different metabolic processes. Clear now? So next, this next step is this alpha ketoglutarate acid is again converted into succinyl coenzyme A. In between the isocitrate and alpha ketoglutarate, one NADH is presence is takes place. We discussed it later. And one more is at for the conversion of alpha ketoglutarate acid to succinyl coenzyme A, one more NADH is present. Okay. So next step is the second oxidation step in Krebs cycle, converts to alpha ketoglutarate acid to succinic acid through succinyl coenzyme A. Just now I told you, the alpha ketoglutarate acid is converted into succinate by the action of succinic coenzyme A. Okay. So this succinic coenzyme A by oxidative decarboxylation in the presence of alpha ketoglutarate dehydrogenase enzyme. Okay. So next, the succinyl coenzyme A converts into succinic acid, is catalyzed by the enzyme succinic thiokinase. So here the enzyme is succinic thiokinase, which is converts succinyl coenzyme A into succinic acid. Okay. Using a molecule of water. So here a molecule of guanosine diphosphate GDP is reacts with the inorganic phosphate to form guanosine triphosphate. That means that GDP is converted into GTP. The GTP reacts with ADP to form ATP, and GDP is recovered. Okay. Next, the third oxidation step of Krebs cycle converts succinic acid to fumaric acid. So see here, up to here, the succinic acid conversion, that means the succinate is converted into fumarate. See. Okay. So next, the third oxidation step of Krebs cycle converts succinic acid to fumaric acid by the enzyme succinic dehydrogenase. This enzyme is a flavoprotein which reduces FAD into FADH2. In this slide it is very clear. The last slide, see here, succinate when converted to fumarate, there is a formation of FADH2 by the enzyme is a flavoprotein, so which reduces FAD into FADH2. Okay. So next, the fumaric acid is then converted into malic acid by the enzyme fumarase by utilizing a molecule of water. So here the fumarate is again converted into by malate after the flavoprotein formation. That means FADH2 is formed here by the succinate to fumarate, and then the fumarate is converted into malate. This is the fourth oxidation step of Krebs cycle. That is, the fumaric acid is then converted to malic acid by the enzyme fumarase by utilizing a molecule of water. Okay. So next, the last step, that is the Krebs cycle converted into malic acid to oxaloacetic acid by the enzyme called as the malic dehydrogenase. So here the oxaloacetic acid is the acceptor of acetyl coenzyme A, forming citric acid, and the cycle is repeated. Okay. So first is the acetyl coenzyme is converted into citrate to isocitrate, then it is converted into alpha ketoglutarate acid, then alpha ketoglutarate acid is with the help of succinyl coenzyme A, it is converted into succinate, and then it is the fumarate by the reduction of the flavoprotein, that is the addition of the hydrate ion, that is FAD is formed into FADH2. Then there is a fumarate is converted into malate, and malate into oxaloacetate. So last step, that is the oxaloacetic acid is the acceptor of the acetyl coenzyme A and forming citric acid. Okay. Then the cycle is repeated. Okay. This is about the completion of the complete steps in Krebs cycle. See here, there is the formation, that is the addition, and ADP is converted into ADP, and NAD into NADH, and FAD into FADH2. Okay. This is seen in this complete cycle. See here. So here, as when you see the enzyme action, So acetyl, by the conversion of acetyl coenzyme A into citrate, there is the citrate synthesis takes place. Then citrate to isocitrate aconitase is presence of aconitase enzyme which converts citrate into isocitrate. Then isocitrate into alpha ketoglutarate. There is the action of isocitrate dehydrogenase enzyme is involving here, and after the conversion of alpha ketoglutarate, then this alpha ketoglutarate is with the help of succinyl coenzyme it converted into succinate by the help of alpha glutarate dehydrogenase enzyme is involving here. Next, after the conversion of succinyl coenzyme, that means alpha ketoglutarate into succinate by the succinic thiokinase. Here succinic thiokinase is involving by the conversion of succinate. Next, the succinate into fumarate, there is the succinate dehydrogenase is involving here. So after the succinic fumaric acid by the enzyme succinic dehydrogenase, this enzyme is a flavoprotein which reduces FAD to FADH2. The fumaric acid is then converted into malic acid by the enzyme fumarase by utilizing a molecule of water. Okay, then this fumarate is converted into malate. See here. So here malate into oxaloacetate, there is the action of malate dehydrogenase is involving. See, so when you see the formation of NADH, there is from isocitrate to alpha ketoglutarate 1A NADH, and alpha ketoglutarate to succinyl coenzyme A, another is in here NADH, and when malate to oxaloacetate 1. Okay, so next when you see the flavoprotein, that is one is present, that is here succinate to fumarate. Okay, see. So it is a clear picture of the Krebs cycle by the each and every step, the involvement of the enzyme in the formation of the these flavoproteins and nicotinic acids, etc. will be clearly seen here. Okay. So when you see the end of the Krebs cycle, the two molecules of pyruvate, one I will first I will summarize this step by step. We studied about the Krebs cycle, what are the reactions and what are the enzymes involving in this each and every step of the each and every step. So then what is the end product of this Krebs cycle? I will sum up the topic, that is there is the two molecules of pyruvate are completely degraded in Krebs cycle to form two molecules of ATP, 8 NADH2 and 2 FADH2. So the glucose is in presence of 4 ADP, 4 phosphate, that means H3PO4 ions, and plus 10 NAD plus plus 2 FAD. There is conversion of 6 carbon compounds, 4 ATP molecules, 10 NADH plus 2 FADH2. Okay. So now I end the topic. Thank you.